So welcome to Alpha Garden City. As you can see, this is the estate, and we have a main goal when we were developing this estate. Our main goal is that it's going to be a wellness estate. So what we are creating here is a wellness experience. So aside the fact that we're going to have residential purposes here, the features of this estate is developed for wellness experience. So we're going to have the spa, the gym, wellness studio, retreat facilities and all. So what we are doing is that whenever a client think about Alpha Garden City, what comes to your mind is where I can go to relax, where I can go after the whole hustle and hustle out there, or I have somewhere instead of traveling out and all of that. So that's what we are creating in Alpha Garden City. So every resident in Alpha Garden City has a privilege of all of these features. So aside that they will have their residential buildings here, they have the privilege to experience all of these features. And here we have available plot is we have the 500 square meters and we have 1 acre. The 1 acre is 6 plots, but however we are going to give 1 free plot to make it a total of 7 plots. That's 3,500 square meters. So for 1 plot, thank you very much for that. So 1 plot is 500 square meters and is selling for 3.5 million naira, all inclusive. While the 1 acre is 12.5 million naira, all inclusive. And like I said, it's going with 1 free plot. And then the payment plan is 3 months and 6 months. The 3 months is without interest, while the 6 months is plus 10% interest. And another advantage that a client is getting here is to everyone subscribing to 1 acre, you're going to get 10 to 15 free bearing fruit in your 1 acre. So why we are doing this is that so that when you come out of your building, you can always have this serene environment, this refreshing air space around your 1 acre. So to every 1 acre, there's going to be 10 to 15 free bearing fruit planted within that 1 acre. So that's another advantage for those that are getting 1 acre. So they have a 1 free plot, then they have the free 10 to 15 bearing fruit. Then also, like I said, the features of this estate, we're going to have the gym studio, we're going to have the orchard, which is just the planting of the bearing fruit, which is also known as the orchard. We're going to have wellness experience, wellness studios, where you can have yoga sessions, where you can have retreat sessions and all. So this is what this estate is promising. So we are bringing it out today. This is our official group inspection, and you are the first set of persons we are having on site. So we want to warmly welcome you. I don't know if we have any questions you want to ask regarding the estate, so that we can quickly attend to the audit.
Say the other time that is all inclusive. What of the development fee?
Everything.
So the cost for the 1 plot, which is 3.5 million naira, is inclusive of the primary development fee and documentation. Same applied to the 1 acre, which is 12.5 million. So it's inclusive of documentation and primary development. We have over 500 acres here.
500 acres?
Yes.
So what about the title?
Yeah, okay, for the title of this property is C of O in view. However, the C of O number is available for verification and search. So you can use the C of O number for search at Oyo State Land Registry. And then the C of O also, we have the publication is out in newspaper as well. So you can verify it. The landmarks, we have the circular road. I don't know if you saw that while coming. That road that is like under the bridge, that is an express road, that's the circular road. We have the Academy Road. Yes, the Academy Road is another landmark. The Challenge bus stop is also a landmark. No, it's not a farmland. Yes, that's why we said we are going to have we're giving to the clients that bought 1 acre, that's going to subscribe to 1 acre, free 10 to 15 bearing fruit. So the soil is fertile. So that's why we are putting that into consideration. So you can use that, but it's not mainly a farmland.
So after you got in the land, is it like a uniform building or you can build at your discretion?
We have our building guidelines. Yes, we have a building guideline. We have a document for that, so that to direct or to guide the client on what they are going to put in the estate. Then it's mainly residential. Residential, yes. Environment, yes. Development. For instance, if you look at this expressway now, when you go down, that expressway leads to Ijebu-Ode. This expressway, yes, it leads to Ijebu-Ode. Yes, you can go through that and all. Yes, we are looking forward to development to come around. But while coming here, you can see that it's not as if it's extreme. This community is not extreme. It's still close to the community.
Thank you. My question is, you said it's strictly for residential, right?
Yes.
So that is, if the client is building immediately, it's okay.
Yes.
Okay, what's the provision for power production?
We are good. We are getting there. We'll get there.
How? Because it's part of what you're doing.
Yes, because for instance now, for us to even consider the fact that we are bringing a wellness experience, features and all, so that has been incorporated. Because even before a client can start building, or when a client can start building, so all these wellness experience features, we are already making plans towards them to have it before the building.
You said it's strictly residential. So the people in it, how do they like? There's no commercial building in it. So how do they get like basic stuff and like basic services? Do they have to like go back to town and or what will happen?
That's why I said this is a wellness experience estate. What we are going to have here, the facilities we are having here, is to provide wellness experience where you can like a nature feeling. Yes, that's the main goal. That's giving a nature feeling. Do you understand? So there are going to be facilities. It may not be maybe you mentioned hospital. We can have a restaurant. Yes, we can have a restaurant. It's part of wellness experience. Yes, we can have that.
So my question is it instant allocation or is it group allocation? Like when the client pays, are they going to be allocated or they have to wait until a particular day before they get allocated?
Okay, the standard of allocation is 3 months after. 3 months after. So it's a group, yes, group allocation. Thank you, everyone.